Good evening. My name's Jake, one of the Flemings, son of Bill and son of Robbie. She's not Fleming anymore. But many of you know her, and I know there's a lot of friends and family here tonight. Thank you for coming. It's just been really fun to bring this music back to life. It never died, actually, because it's music. So, but back into our lives, I guess. And so we're going to have fun playing it, but before we do that, we're going to have another dear friend, family member, talented songwriter and artist, Lang Termes, play some music for you. And we'll take a little break after his set, and then we're going to play a nice set of the trio's music straight through for you so you can freshen up your drinks after Lang's set and get ready for the trio set. We're streaming live. Yeah. Brother Dylan set that up today. So this is a live show. So if you want to be heard, make yourself known. If you want to sing along, sing along. If you know the song. If you don't know the song, sing along. It's okay. It's music. So please welcome Lang Termes.
I'm Lang, not son of Bill, son of Dick, Termes, Dick Termes. That sounded odd for some reason. I'm Lang Termes, coming from Bozeman as well, but I grew up in the hills over in Spearfish, and I actually got babysat by that man that just came out here, Jake Fleming, as did that guy over there too. So this is a treat for me, and a great excuse for me to come back to the hills and hang out with you guys for a bit. Here's a song that I like to start off with. It's called To Life. It's kind of a toast to the day and what a day it was. I think we all can agree on that. So this is To Life. Oh, to life, oh, to life, oh, to life, oh, to life, yeah, throw around the stars. Oh, coffee and guitars, until Sunday may the music play. Oh, in the world. Sitting downtown, staring at the nose, hopeless headlines as papers got the blows. Crime is stopped, it's time to pay the rent. But the coffee's steaming and I wonder where my baby went. What's a life? What's a life? What's a life? What's a life? Yeah, I throw around the stars, coffee and guitar. So Sunday may the music play. Oh, and the world be ours. I think I wander myself around this little town. Check out the churches, see if the bells make a sound. Waiting, hiding my smoke from the laughing little kids. Smiled at mama, did she just wink a bit? Oh, to life, oh, to life, oh, to life, oh, to life, yeah. I throw around the stars, coffee and guitar. So Sunday may the music play. Oh, no, will be ours. diddle-cha. Blim boom boom bottom diddle-cha. Blim boom bottom body what's so. Blim boom bottom body what's so to life what's so to life. Stand on my feet as I shuffle down the street, drumming lines that may break your mother's back. You see, well, and mouth is humming some tasty little tune. Stranger snicker, but I think I got the right moves. Got the right moves. What I like, what's so like, what's so like, what's so like. I throw around the star. Coffee and guitar, twisting down with the music like when the world be out. Blim boom, bachi, blim boom, bachi, blim boom, bottom body, what's up? Blim boom bottom body, oh to life, oh to life. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got done with that song one day, and after a gig, and a guy came up and he said, "I love that song. It was all poppy and happy and stuff." He said, "But why do you keep saying to lie, to lie, to lie?" And I thought, well, that's a completely different song, isn't it then? That's, wow, what were you thinking all the way through of me? This man is so joyous to be lying to everyone. This next tune is a song that it's a new one actually. It's a song called Love Called. Someday I'll figure out how to say that better. But it's about essentially a guy that's not quite sure he wants to answer that call or not. I can break the morning before the dawn, cuddle up with sunsets and take too long. A tendency to stand in one place and forget the whole damn human race. I'm blasphemous and I can be wrong, but the soul is not for sale, it just took too long. String along, la 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 la. Ooh, ooh, la 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 la. But I am flying home today, and I guess love is on the way. I love you all, but cannot stay. Love calls today, la 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 la. Ooh, ooh, la 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 la. Ooh. I burned my bridges and I've learned to fall, and I have loved some that could not love at all, and I've been put in my place, and I have danced without grace, but now love is called la 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 la. Ooh, ooh, la la I can climb this mountain in one day. I think of you until I slowly go insane. But love is calling me away. So I guess I will, guess I may find love today. La 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 la. Ooh, la 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 la. You, you, you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, this next song is a song about a guy that's the coolest guy I'll never meet because I made him up. And maybe someday it'd be really weird if I did, though. This song will go Cool Rockin' Daddy. He's a cool-rockin' daddy, a foot full of steel. He's got a microwave mama. I met us and we are in the dry-town shed. He's that about in the wall. He's been working on that thing since the day he was born. Singing out, ooh la, ba-dum ba 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 chicka ba, do 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 na 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 na. He smokes rollies, clones his sheep and stove. If he dies of the shit, ain't down poor, well you know life is like a watermelon dripping off your teeth. It ain't the cleanest made, but it sure is sweet. Singing out, ooh la, ba-dum ba 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 chicka ba, lo do 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 na 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 na. Che boom boom ba bim little I know my lo no no little no 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 no. Will you slide on some morning, yeah? Slip on some sun, whoop-dee-doo, whoop-dee-day. Well, life has begun, well, even sideways. Sally slipping seeds on the run. Late for tea and butter, cool away, singing out, ooh, my lo do 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 no 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 no. Jim boom boom bop boom, little I know my lo no no little no 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 no. No 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 no. Oh la di da. That's kind of a funny one. All right, so I play a lot of breweries, and I play a lot of wineries, and I play a lot of, I don't play under lights like this very often, so it's cool. It's interesting to have everyone look at you all the time, the whole time. You're like, I must be really important, what am I gonna say? So I guess I'll sing. This song, another love song, seems like that comes around. For a single guy, I've got a lot of love songs. This is a song that I wrote a long time back. I went to Cheyenne with a buddy, and we were on our way over there. And it was a long drive, and we kind of drove all night, kind of a thing. It was back in college. And so by the end of it, I wasn't paying very attention. I've never paid attention well to anything, or especially when I'm tired. And he said, well, make sure when we get over to Cheyenne, don't open both doors at the same time when I stop at the gas stop. And I was just like, well, yeah, yeah, good, great advice. And so we got over there, and we stopped at the rest stop, and of course I had to use the rest stop. And so I opened the door as soon as he opened his door, and right when I did, everything in the car went out into the abyss of Wyoming. And Wyoming said, thank you for that. I was looking for that. And so that's my story about Cheyenne. And hence, the name of the song is called Windy City. Windy City, yeah, looking pretty, yeah. I think I'll call you home tonight. Oh, blue-eyed baby, yeah, well, you could save me, yeah. Oh, I could call you home all night. On this one-day runaway, no, 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 no. My God, coming home to you is like coming home to me. Oh, sweet and sticky, yeah, walking with me, yeah, well, down the streets of yesterday. Well, no one lives here no more in that old drugstore, yeah, that we spent Saturdays. We're living on daydreams, and no, 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 no. Oh my God, if you could only see the things you bring to me. But loving you could break me too. So let's just think about tonight. If we're both lonely, yeah, well then there's only, yeah, one thing left for me to do. On this one-way runaway, no, 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 no. Oh my God, if you could only see the things you bring to me. Oh, no, 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 oh my God, coming home to you is like coming home to me. But it's getting late in the morning, waits for no one even love. So you gotta make up your mind, and we gotta make up some time. Is this gonna be just a one-day runaway? Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I want to do this one. I didn't do this one last night. And, it's a new one too. A song called Willie Wave Goodbye. It's about a guy that, it's a traveling tune. It's about a guy needing to get out of town, whatever the reason may be. Really way about today. You never came, you never stayed. Just looking out on a rainy day. Willie way back in day. You never learned that simple rule. Love's the game when you're the fool. And troubles come and slip away. But Willie way back in day. Willie way back today. Willie way back day. Willie way back day. Just turned his back and walked away. Willie way back day. Willie way back today. Roll on, little Romeo. The troubles come, yeah, and troubles go. You never find the time to kill. So bless your heart and get your fill. Just looking out on a rainy day. Willie way back in day. Troubles come to those who stay. So Willie way goodbye today. Hey, you. That's a new one there. So I always think about that. I always think of that as a happy song, but I have a hard time convincing people of that. So I won't end you on that one. Did anyone get outside and play today? Yeah? It was a gorgeous day. Spring was popping its head out all over the place. And in this part of the country, we know that we have to pop our heads out when that happens and then pop them back in when it goes away again. So I'm going to do this song. This is a song called Trampoline. It's about the eternal optimist. Even if that eternal optimist, sometimes that eternal optimist can be really annoying, but we need those people around, those protectors and stuff. And so I'll end it on this song, and I just wanted to thank the trio so much for having me do this. This is a treat for me. So thank you guys for listening. I really appreciate it. La da ti da da, no no la da di da da, oh la da ti da da, oh no no la da di da da. Wouldn't believe the world was over when it's knocking at your door. Wouldn't believe the world was crumbling when it's falling through your floor. It's like you walk on trampoline. Heaven is your head. You never ask for forgiveness, but you give what you had. Do 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 do, la da 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 da. Oh no no la da dee da da. Oh la da dee da da. Oh no no la da dee da da. You walk a knife line like a soldier with $1 million limp. You never did do what they told you, just did the right thing instead. It's like you walk on trampoline and heaven is your head. You never ask for forgiveness, but you gave what you had. No, no, no. La-da-dee, da-da. Oh, no, no, la-da-dee, da-da. Oh, la-da-dee, da-da. Oh, no, no, la-da-dee, da-da. Wouldn't believe the world was over when it's knocking at your door. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, thank you. We're going to take a quick transition break, so if you haven't gotten your wine or whatever you need for your sitting abilities, go do such things right now, and we'll get her going. But you guys are in for a treat. I was here last night, and these guys rock, jazzy. We'll see. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.
Okay, one more time for Lang Termis.
I met a man and he danced for you in worn out shoes with silver hair, a ragged shirt and baggy pants, the old soft shoe. He jumped so high, jumped so high, then he lightly touched down. I met him in a cell in New Orleans. I was down and out. He looked to me to be the eyes of age as he spoke right out. He talked of life, he talked of life. He laughed, slapped his leg a step. He said his name and then he danced a leg across the cell. He grabbed his pants, a better stance. Oh, he jumped so high and he clicked his heels. He let go a laugh, he let go a laugh, and and shook back his clothes all around. He danced for those at minstrel shows and county fairs throughout the South, and he spoke with tears of 15 years how his dog and he traveled about. His dog up and died, he up and died, and after 20 years he still grieves, and he said, I dance now at every chance in honky-tonks for drinks and tips, but most of the time I spend behind these county bars, 'cause I drinks a bit. He shook his head, and as he shook his head, I heard someone ask him, please, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance for me. Met a man indeed, danced for me.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. One, two.
Here I stand in the sun, I'm chilled by a cool breeze, searching for the strength to get down on my knees. Another beautiful thing passes by, and all I can do is ask why. And it feels like I'm standing on broken wings when you've given me wings to fly. Here I stand in the middle of you, well, here I see your point of view. If you could stand in the middle of me, you'd understand the you I see. When you're down and your face is long, your temperature rises, you're searching for the strength to rise up above these clouds. The storm continues into the night, and you look for the words that are right. Hiding in a closet of broken dreams, your beauty is out of sight. Here I stand in the middle of you, from here I see your point of view. If you could stand in the middle of me, you'd understand the you I see. And all we have is time to find that peace of mind. No one has to tell you that the clock is ticking. Another beautiful thing passes by, and all I can do is ask why. And it feels like I stand in the middle of you. From here I see your point of view. If you could stand in the middle of me, you'd understand the you I see. Here I stand in the middle of you. From here I see your point of view. If you could stand in the middle of me, you'd understand the you I see. Another beautiful thing passes by.
Thank you very much. Sung by Jake Fleming, Here I Stand. We're going to continue on with a Beatles song now, and we do it our own special way, as with most of our repertoire. See if you can recognize this one.
Wednesday morning at 5 o'clock, as the day begins, silently closing her bedroom door, leaving that note that she hoped would say more. She goes downstairs to the kitchen, clutching her handkerchief, quietly turning her back door key. Stepping outside, she is free.
We gave her most of our lives,
Is leaving.
sacrificed most of our lives.
Home.
We gave her everything money could buy.
She's leaving home after living alone
Bye,
for so
bye.
many years. Father snores as his wife gets into her dressing gown, picks up the letter that's lying there. Standing alone at the top of the stairs, she breaks down and cries to her husband, "Daddy, the baby's gone. How could she treat us so thoughtlessly? Why would she do this to me?"
We never thought of ourselves,
She's leaving.
never a thought for ourselves.
Home.
We struggled hard all our lives to get by.
She's leaving home after living alone for so many years. She's leaving home. Friday morning at 9 o'clock, she is far away, waiting to keep the appointment she made, meeting a man from the motor trade.
What did we do that was wrong?
Is having
We didn't know it was wrong. Fun is the one thing that money can't buy.
She's leaving home after living alone for so many years. Something inside that was always denied for so many years. She's leaving home. Bye bye.
Thank you very much.
Hi.
This is Jeni Fleming, ladies and gentlemen.
It is super fun to be back in Rapid City. We had a great concert last night, and we're so glad you're here to join us on this, our last concert of the tour. And directly following this concert, we are disbanding. This is it. We're breaking up.
You're here on the last night.
Yeah, man, that's the truth.
Well, as you can see, it probably won't be forever. I mean, Chad's got to go back to the UK and get on with his thing there, so.
Well, I was going to say that the CDs before the concert were $10, but after, since we'll be broken up, they're 40.
While supplies last.
No, actually, we do have CDs and posters, and Lang has CDs and stickers in case you're trying to get your Christmas shopping done 9 months early. We'd be happy to take care of all of your Christmas needs. The posters are $5 or not. You know,
Free with purchase. That's
free
it.
with purchase. If you purchased anything today, doesn't even have to be one of our CDs. We'll give you a poster to take home with you, or we'll give you $1 to take a poster home, so that I don't have to load them into the car tonight. That would be great. I think we sold out of one of the CDs. Things I meant to say is Gonzo.
Is it gone? It's all gone now.
Yeah.
I think you could still get it on iTunes if you're into that. But if you like the physical copy, just email Jeni every day. Print it, print it, print it, print it, print it. See what we can
And
do.
I will be sure to forward them to Jake.
And they'll end up in Chad's email box in the UK.
What am I supposed to do with this?
It's really fun to play music with these guys again. My favorite part is the laughing, the fun that we have. We've got this chemistry between us as friends, and the music extends out of that. And when we started rehearsing again, first we told a few jokes, old jokes, right? Ones that only we understand. We don't even know them. They just come out, you know. We can't even think of one. But then we started to play, and the groove came back for me.
Yeah.
Like the groove that we have, you know. After Chad went to do his studies, which we'll talk more about in a little bit, we had a bunch of gigs that we still had to do as the trio. So we brought in a different bass player, a good friend, Craig Hall. Great bass player, great musician, yes. And we tried to do the thing, but it just wasn't the thing, right? Because we cause each other to do a certain thing physically, and it's apparent, especially after not doing it for 10 years and then doing, oh yeah, okay, duh. Yeah, this is it, you know? It's like you get this relationship, and that's how we are musically, so it's really, really been fun to do this music again, because not only can you only hear it with the three of us, we only get to hear it with the three of us. So this is it, yeah. It's one way. There's no other way. So we're going to continue on, unless there's something you want to say, Chad.
No, I'm good for now.
All right, we'll give Chad the floor next time. He can tell you about what he's been doing for 10 years. Yeah. We're going to do a couple of Latin tunes in the pseudo somewhat bossa nova style that we like to have as a platform for our music, stylistically speaking, chemically speaking.
Nothing's changed, as you can see.
This is what I like to do. I shouldn't do it, though. We're going to do one of my dad's tunes, Bill Fleming. Yeah. This is a song he wrote around 2000 or so, right around the turn of the century and millennium. And he was having an experience, and he wrote a song for himself after writing all these songs for all these family members and friends. and people who inspired him. He decided to write one for himself, but presented it to Jeni and I, saying, "But I've been thinking about you guys the whole time too, so it's kind of our song together." So some great lyrics in here. It's every single day. We're going to run that straight into Antonio Carlos Jobim's Waters of March, which, by the way, my dad's birthday's in March, so they kind of really go together. These two tunes, I don't know, it just worked out like that.
Did you just think of that?
I didn't know that.
I've been thinking of it. Yes, I just thought
For
of it.
15
but
years.
For 15
last
years.
week, yeah. I thought of it last week. It never occurred to me before. Yeah.
Oh.
That his birthday, and that, of course, it makes him an Aquarius, so Waters of March. The whole thing just fits together. Every single day, or Song for Myself into Waters of March. Here we go.
Every single day, you can touch the one to whom you belong. In this simple way, every heart that's ever yearned so strong. Through all the sad and bad times, stumble and mumble and grumble in every which way. And every single day, now that you found the secret, you get that love light shining around you every day. Cause when you hide your heart, look inside to find your dreams come true. Tasting a la carte, this and that from heaven's full menu. Maybe someday you'll wake up, or maybe you'll dream your life away. Maybe you'll find a secret and get that love light shining around you every day. And all at once you find a window open in your mind and know you never ever had to be alone. No, 'cause when you hide your heart, look inside to find your dreams come true. Yes, they all can come true. Tasting a la carte, this and that from heaven's full menu. Maybe someday you'll wake up, or maybe you'll dream your life away. Maybe you'll find a secret and get that love light shining around you every day. A stick, a stone, it's the end of the road. It's the rest of the stump, it's a little alone. It's a sliver of glass, it is life, it's the sun, it is night, it is death. It's a trap, it's a gun. The oak when it blows, a fox in the brush, a knot in the wood, a song of a thrush. The wood of the wind, a cliff, a fall, a scratch, a lump. It is nothing at all, it's the wind blowing free. It's the end of a slope, it's a beam, it's a void, it's a hunch, it's a hope. And the riverbank talks of the waters of March. It's the end of all strain, it's the joy in your heart. The foot, the ground, the flesh and bone, the beat of the road, a slingshot stone, a fish, a flash, fiery glow, a fight, a bet, the rage of the bow, the bed of the well, the end of the line, the dismay in the face, it's a loss, it's a find, a spear, a spike, a point, a nail, a drip, a drop, the end of the tale, a truckload of bricks in the soft morning light, a shot in the gun in the dead of the night, a mile, a must, a thrust, a bump, it's a girl, it's a rhyme, it's a cold, it's the mumps, the plan of the house, the body in bed, and the car that got stuck, it's the mud, afloat, adrift, a flight away, a hawk, a quail, the promise of spring, and the riverbank talks of the waters of March, it's the end of all strain, it's the joy in your heart. A snake, a stick, it is John, it is Joe. It's a thorn in your hand or a cut on your toe. A point, a grain, a bee, a bite, a blink, a buzzard, a sudden stroke of night, a pin, a needle, a sting, a pain, a snail, a riddle, a wasp, a stain, a pass in the mountains, a horse and a mule. In the distance, the shelves show three shadows of blue, and the riverbank talks of the waters of March. It's the end of all strains, the joy in your heart. A stick, a stone, it's the end of the road. It's the rest of the stump, a lonesome road. A sliver of glass, a life, the sun, a night, a death, the end of a run. And the riverbank talks of the waters of March. It's the end of all strain, it's the joy in your heart. Oh, tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema was walking by. It's a big enough umbrella, but it's always me that ends up getting wet. Every single day, you can touch the one to whom you belong. A stick, a stone, it's the end of the road. It's the rest of the stump, it's a little alone. It's a sliver of glass, it is life, it's the sun, it is night, it is death. It's the end of the song.
Thank you very much. Jeni Fleming, ladies and gentlemen.
And Chad Langford.
Jake Fleming on guitar.
And Bill Fleming on songwriting. We're always thankful for the tunes that other people write that are such great music, you know, that we get to play. So thanks to all the songwriters. And for this next one, thanks to Paul Simon. You can call me Al.
I met my old lover on the street last night. He seemed so glad to see me, I just smiled. And we talked about some old times, and we drank ourselves some beer. Still crazy after all these years. Oh, still crazy after all these years. I'm not the kind of girl who tends to socialize. I seem to lean on old familiar ways, and I ain't no fool for love songs that whisper in my ears. Still crazy after all these years. Oh, still crazy after all these years. 4 in the morning and crapped out and yawning, logging my life away. I never worry, why should I know it's all gonna fade. Now I sit by the window and I watch the cars go by. I fear I'll do some damage one fine day. But I would not be convicted by a jury of my peers. Still crazy after all these years. Oh, still crazy. Still crazy. Still crazy after all these years.
Thank you.
Yours or mine? That's it.
All or nothing at all. Half of love never appealed to me. If your heart never could yield to me, then I'd rather have nothing at all. All or nothing at all. If it's love, there ain't no in between. Why begin and cry for something that might have been? No, I'd rather have nothing at all. And please don't put your lips so close to my cheek. Don't smile or I'll be lost beyond recall. kiss in your eyes, the touch of your hand makes me weak, and my heart may grow dizzy and fall. And if I fell under the spell of your call, I might be caught in the undertow. So you see, I've got to say no, no, or nothing at all. And please don't put your lips so close to my cheek. Don't smile or I'll be lost beyond recall. The kiss in your eyes, the touch of your hand makes me weak, and my heart may go dizzy and fall. And if I fell under the spell of your call, I might be caught in the undertow. So you see, I've got to say no, no, all or nothing at all. All or nothing at all. All or nothing at all.
Thank you. Song by Arthur Alpin.
Can you hear that? That's Betty off stage saying, "Daddy, hi, hi." So that's one of the things that happened in the last 10 years. There's so many things. We'll tell you about them, all the big momentous ones over the course of the set. But Jake's big news is that he got remarried to a wonderful woman named Crystal and had, Betty. There's Betty.
Betty G.
Little 3-year-old Betty. Hi.
Hey, Betty.
We'll do that next song.
Yeah. I absolutely adore this child. She comes over to my house and plays with my nieces. I have a niece that's 3, and they get along. And Crystal sent me a text last time they were there. After they left, Betty said, "Those are my cousins." And I thought, you have no idea how true that is in this particular family. I said last night that once you're in the Fleming, Turnbull, Schultz, Termes, Murchison clan, you're just in. It's like Hotel California. You can check in, but you can never leave. So, yes, Betty will come out and regale us with her dancing prowess later, I'm sure. Right now we're going to play a song that was written by Bobby Gentry. A big long story. A long story that's really not a very good dancing tune. Sorry, Betty. So, here you go. Ode to Billy Joe. It was the 3rd of June, another sleepy, dusty Delta day. I was out chopping cotton, and my brother was baling hay. And at dinner time we stopped and walked back to the house to eat. And Mama hollered out the back door, "Y'all remember to wipe your feet." She said, "I got some news this morning from Choctaw Ridge. Today, Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge." And Papa said to Mama as he passed around the black-eyed peas, "Well, Billy Joe never had a lick of sense past the biscuits, please." But there's 5 more acres in the lower 40 I've got to plow. And Mama said it was a shame about Billy Joe. Anyhow, seems like nothing comes to no good on Choctaw Ridge. And now Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. And Brother said he recollected when he and Tom and Billy Joe put a frog down my back at the Carroll County Picture Show. And wasn't I talking to him after church last Sunday night? Well, I'll have another piece of apple pie. You know it just don't seem right. I saw him at the sawmill yesterday upon Choctaw Ridge. And now you tell me Billy Joe's jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. And Mama said to me, "Child, What's happened to your appetite? Well, I've been cooking all morning and you haven't touched a single bite. The nice young preacher, Brother Taylor, dropped by today. Said he'd be pleased to have dinner on Sunday. Oh, and by the way, he said he saw a girl that looked a lot like you on Choctaw Ridge, and she and Billy Joe was throwing something off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Well, the years come and gone since we heard the news about Billy Joe. Brother Mary, Becky Thompson, they bought a store in Tupelo. There was a virus going around, Papa caught it, and he died last spring. And now Mama doesn't seem to want to do much of anything. And me, I spend a lot of time picking flowers on Choctaw Ridge and drop them into the muddy waters off the Tallahatchie Bridge, and drop them into the muddy waters of the Tallahatchie Bridge.
Thank you. Jeni Fleming, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks. So how many of you were here last night? Okay, good. Then I'm going to tell the story again. So I was telling the crowd last night that we played that song in Tupelo, Mississippi, and some guy came up to the CD table at the end of the night and said, you know, you're 10 minutes from the Tallahatchie Bridge. And we totally would have gone to see the Tallahatchie Bridge, this song that we had been playing together for so many years. Except what we really wanted to do was go to the hardware store where Elvis bought his first guitar. So we did that instead. And it was one of those sort of old-fashioned hardware stores that have the glass cases, and the guy walks behind, you know. And apparently behind this glass case was a display of rifles, and that's really what Elvis wanted. He went to the hardware store to buy a rifle, and his mom talked him out of it. She said, well, how about a guitar? And if you think about it, thank God, right? Like, otherwise we wouldn't have Elvis. He would have been a hunter, right? But what I thought was so cool about this hardware store, you know, and now of course it's a tourist attraction and everybody comes and stands in front of the counter and has their picture taken. But on the ground, in front of the counter, where Elvis stood and pointed to the guitar that he wanted, was this duct tape X. And people had stood on the X so many times, and I hand to God, this is the truth, the duct tape X looks like Elvis. Yeah. For real. So we all took a picture of the X, the duct tape X. I don't really know what happened to that picture. It's in the, but anyway, that's my great story about the Tallahatchie Bridge, which has nothing to do with it.
It was nearby.
Yes.
Has about as much to do with it as Chad's knowledge of the original recording.
That's true.
He's never heard it.
I've somehow managed to avoid hearing the original Bobby Gentry version for the last 15 years. So,
You know what you should do instead?
What's
is
that?
watch the movie. I heard the movie was excellent.
oh right, was there a movie?
There was.
Wow.
It sucked.
All right. Was it called Ode to Billy Joe? No.
I don't know. I can't remember if it was called that or not, but anyway.
I'll have to check it out.
Sorry if the director's here of that movie or the writer. What? All right. Okay. Well, as Jeni was mentioning, I did have a daughter in the meantime. 3 years ago on Valentine's Day, to be precise, at 9:39 p.m., little Betty G came into the world. And
Wait, I just have to interject here that if I ever thought that I was going to forget the birthdays of my ex-husband's new family, Betty was born on Valentine's Day, Jake was born on Christmas Eve, and Crystal was born on July 4th. They are a holiday family.
Yeah. Furthermore, Crystal and I have 2 anniversaries now. We have the December 21st, the winter solstice, where we had a ceremony in Mexico, because we were invited down by Dad for Christmas, and we thought, okay, baby's coming, and, let's make a family. And then the official signing of the papers on June 21st, so the other solstice. So it's kind of confusing. We got solstices and holidays, and not confusing? Nope. It's a lot to the gifts, all these things. It's high maintenance. So I wanted to come up with a new song that the trio could do, just for this tour, because we usually have something new. And I was sitting home. I watch Betty in the mornings, and Crystal takes over in the afternoon and evening. So getting this progression going that I think is in the vein of what we do. And I start writing some lyrics, kind of strange, paradox-like lyrics. And I didn't know what I was writing about, just hoping maybe this will be something Jeni can sing on. But I get to the end of the verse and realize that I've been writing about, or this could be my own experience of what it was like when my daughter came here into the world. And so the rest of the song became Betty G's song. After a few other false starts, the song finally came out. And then I wrote it specifically, the rest of the tune, with these guys in mind so that we could build it up and present this. So they've been very kind to bring Betty G's tune to life. And last night, Betty G got a lot of stage time.
She did.
So tonight she's not having much, but I'm going to give her a little right now so you can see what we're talking about in this song. So, Betty, you are welcome to come out and dance if you want. Now you can't?
Oopsie daisy.
Okay, well, if you feel the groove,
You can do it.
you can. So this song also has two titles, either Betty G or Westward Daughter. The sun is rising in the west tonight. I feel the fire in the light. Hi, baby girl. The earth is circling the moon. I tiptoe with you. Painted sidewalks in the sky. Westward daughter, you changed my life tonight. Every moment is brand new. You don't have to wear these shoes. You can just be you. Sing and dance and bounce and run. Draw a picture just for fun. Show us how to be two. Don't think you tell me. Just keep playing with the light. Valentine, baby. 14, 14, 939. Keep my love in your heart, baby. You never conspires for you, baby. The sun is rising in the west tonight. In your I feel the fire in the light. Earth is circling around the moon. Conspire. I tiptoe, baby.
Every moment is brand new. You can just be you. Sing and dance and bounce and run. Show us how to be two. Every moment is brand new. You can just be you. Sing and dance and bounce and run. Show us how to be two. Baby Betty G, Betty G, Betty G, Betty G, Betty. I think we're done here.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming.
Good night, everybody.
We're,
Thank you.
We're finished.
Betty G, ladies and gentlemen. Betty G.
All right, Betty G. No, seriously, what are we gonna
How do we follow that?
with?
Yeah.
I know just the song.
Oh, yeah, let's do
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble to the ground, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken of the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once at a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far beyond me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, fly. If birds fly over the rainbow high, then why can't I? Ooh, star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, if birds fly over the rainbow. Why, then why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't
Thank you.
Jeni Fleming. Thank you, thank you.
You and your eyes smile a strange invitation. Somehow it seems we've shared our dreams, but we're time after time in a room full of strangers. Out of the blue, suddenly you were there. Wherever I go, you're the glow of temptation, dancing my way in the gray of the dawn. And always your eyes smiled that strange invitation. Then you are gone. Where have you gone? How long must I stay in this world of illusion? Be where you are, near yet so far apart. Hoping you will stay with the invitation. Darling, come in. Where have you been? Into my arms. Is your eyes smile that strange invitation? Then you are gone. Well, where have you gone? How long must I stay in this world of illusion? Be where you are, near yet so far apart. Hoping you'll say with the invitation, where have you been? Darling, come in into my heart.
Thank you. Tune by Bronislav Kaper called Invitation. What's that?
Oh, I should say real quick, for the few of you in here who may not know the full trio story, we played together from about 2002 to 2007, and toured quite a bit, coast to coast, did a lot of driving, made quite a few albums together. And then I moved to Europe. I moved to Holland for a few years, and now I live in the UK. I got married in '09. My wife is British. She's working, so she couldn't come on this particular trip. So she's never actually seen the trio play.
Her name is George.
Her name is Georgie. And it's really strange, actually, because these guys, playing with you guys was such a big part of my life, but I've had now 10 years living abroad, so she's not gotten to experience this. So I thought what we might try is if I could get all of you guys to just say, "Hi, Georgie." We did this in Bozeman, and it was pretty fun. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, "Hi, Georgie." And I'm going to do a little video, if you can do that.
Want to bring the lights up a little bit?
Yeah, could we have the lighting guys up there? Got lights on the, he might have gone for a breather. Hey, there we go, thank you. Okay, beautiful. So let's give this a try here. So 1, 2, 3. That was Rapid City, South Dakota, Sweet Pea. Thank you very much.
Hi, Georgie.
Thank you, she'll appreciate it.
So, yes, Chad got married to a lovely, lovely British chippy. But what he didn't tell you is that he also finished a doctorate. He is now Dr. Langford. Chad, you are the son of...
Oh, that's right.
Who are you the son of?
I'm son of Thad. Who are you the son of?
I am the son of Mark.
Jake.
Jake is the son of Bill.
Jake is son of Bill.
Son of Bill.
Lang is the son of Dick. You are the son of Thad. I'm the son of Mark.
I forgot about that.
Or the closest thing to a son.
But Chad did get his degree in music composition. Yes, he's a very, very accomplished individual.
Thanks, Jake.
Yes. So it was great to do that. We brought the new tune, and he writes these you've been hearing them all night, these awesome bass lines, right? That are like second melodies. Sometimes they become the first melody, And so he created a new one, and that was really, really fun, because he's brought the bass line you composed the other day was all that 10 years and your degree, right? It's like Thor traveling from planet to planet.
That's like the obligatory move these days, I think.
Okay, so 10 times around the sun.
Oh.
So we've gone around the sun 10 times since we were last doing this stuff. So this is Once Around the Sun.
Once around the sun, I can hardly wait for the morning new day comes. I'll be relaxing even as the day becomes entangled. I awoke to find that I had more time to enjoy my life with you. Time to see through the window, free from just another day. Another day, just one day to have my way. Long live the day I say I am at ease. All around me things are changing, I still feel the same like yesterday. Happy to have gone once around the sun. Once around the sun, I can hardly wait for the morning new day comes. I'll be relaxing even as the day becomes entangled. Once around the sun, I only have to breathe to enjoy my life with you. What do you say we make a season from this day to weather together? Just one day to have my way. Long live the day I say I am at ease. All around me things are changing, I still feel the same like yesterday. Happy to have gone once around the sun. Once around the sun. Once around the sun. Once around the sun.
Thank you. Song by Jake Fleming, Once Around the Sun, from the album called Once Around the Sun, which is available outside after the concert, if you should like one. We're going to continue on with another jazz standard. Who was the composer on this one? Bill LeBorough tune.
Yeah, Bill LeBorough.
Called Better Than Anything. Yeah, it's basically a celebration of Lerv. Lerv.
Lerv. We've got some
Do we have any lurvers in the audience tonight?
That's what it is.
It is.
That's what it is.
It's better than singing at midnight, better than diving for pearls, better than skiing at Aspen, better than feeding the squirrels, better than finding a horseshoe, better than losing your head, better than anything thought of, better than anything said, better than singing right out loud or being spotted in a crowd, better than anything except being in love. Better than 4 sets of Dizzy, better than Count Basie's band, better than Rollins and Coltrane, better than being on a stand, better than Ella Fitzgerald, better than Miles' latest news, better than Bill Evans' ballads, better than Joe Williams' blues, better than hearing Lady Day or checking it at Monterey, better than anything except being in love. Better than Lucy and Desi, better than Route 66, better than Kildare and Casey, better than quiz shows all fixed, better than Huntley and Brinkley and singing with Mitch, better than Hitchcock and Karloff and clicking a switch, better than movies late at night or watching Emil Griffith fight, better than anything except being in love. And elephants dancing, clowns on parade, better than peanuts and popcorn and fresh lemonade, better than rides on the Midway and seals blowing horns, better than men shot from cannons and fresh ears of corn, better than balancing on wire or watching tigers live through fire, better than anything except being in love. Say now, being in love, except being in love, except being in love. It's better than hearing Lady Day or checking it at Monterey, better than anything except being in love. Say now, being in love, except being in love. I'm in love. We've got a couple more. Okay. We've got a couple more for you. We're, like, seriously, we have 2 more. And one of those is the encore. So, you know, I'm not making it up. This next song is probably one of all 3 of our favorites that we played together. You know, and here's a little story about when we were recording together. We used to rent a condo in Big Sky for a month, and all 3 of us would go up there, and you know, we'd bring groceries and cook every night and work 15-hour days and just kind of like 3 kids in a candy store in a recording studio, recording like the rain outside and paper cups and coffee lids and hitting pieces of wood and like building all of these sort of goofy percussion tracks. And
Yeah, most of the percussion on our albums is actually rubbish, like bits of that we just have had around and we
Yep.
sort of thought sounded cool, so it,
Yep.
just garbage.
we would hang moving blankets on all the walls so that it would deaden the space and record in these blue rooms. And sometimes, you could still hear the room in the recording, and so we'd have to figure out a solution for it. Well, I remember one time hanging a moving blanket in the closet and making Jake get in the closet to record the sax track again, so that we couldn't hear the room. And record. We did a Beatles recording of "In My Life," and I held my coffee cup through the whole thing. It was early in the morning. I don't even know what we were doing. We just said, let's just play it one time through super lo-fi and see if we like the arrangement or something. And we ended up putting that lo-fi version on because it was just cool. I was like straight out of bed, still in my pajamas. We loved those times, and so learning this music again, and we seriously had to learn it again. I don't know the words anymore. Just brought up all of those memories. But even when we were recording the album, Someday, Sometime, Chad had his eye on going to Europe and starting a doctorate. And so we knew that his leaving was imminent. We had one more album together after Someday. But we knew it was coming. And I think that's sort of the natural progression of bands. And none of us were upset about it or angry about it. And as it turned out, we needed these 10 years to sort of live some life. And a lot of stuff has happened in the 10 years. But even back then in the condo in Big Sky, we knew that we would play together again someday, sometime. He heard that coming a mile away. So,
But wait, one thing that happened, you got to hear about my little Betty G and the surprise in my life and Chad's adventures in Europe. But we have with us the fabulous Jeni Fleming, and we're very, very grateful to still have her with us. She had a little scare with the ticker not too long ago.
Yeah.
And if you didn't read it in the PSA, 10 years later, one doctorate, a daughter, a marriage, and a heart attack. That was Jeni, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And here she is today, bringing us together, bringing us back. And then even after all that, if any of you have been through any heart things or had any family, you have to change things after that lifestyle. And when you're a self-employed musician and grinding away in your 20s and 30s to see where you can get with it, there's a lot of anxiety that goes into it. You don't know exactly what's going to happen. You never know. So we used to do things a certain way, and when we were a team, we could rely on each other, and when it was time to push, it was time to push. But under the circumstances with Chad in the UK and myself, with everything I'm doing and a baby and being a dad and all that, Jeni took on the promotion for this tour. So it was really by her grace that we come to you today. So thank you for all your hard work.
Thank you.
It's very kind.
She did it, and she's standing and ticking and singing. So she's learned some self-control. Good job.
Okay, and just because this is the last concert, I have to say one more thing. That we all know how lucky we were to cut our teeth on each other. People always say, like, oh, you don't know what you had till it's gone, and we never felt like that. We knew it when we were playing together, all three of us. When I went into the hospital, funny enough, I had no idea what was going on, and my phone died the minute I got to the ER. So no one knew I was there except my boyfriend who was with me, who is a musician and knows Jake very well, and they both like each other a lot, thank God. and I said, you have to call Jake because I don't I don't know anybody's number anymore. I don't know my parents' number. So 20 minutes later, Jake was at the hospital. And when you have an event like that, you know who your family is because they show up immediately. I got an email from Chad the next day. These are not just people that I play music with or spent a lot of time with. This is family, and it'll always be family. I will add that all of the flowers in my hotel room were from Bill and Susan, Robbie and Al, Bonnie, I think Bonnie sent some. It was, and Jake and Crystal. It was this family. So I am very happy to be here. We're gonna do a couple more for you. This one is the one that we all were excited to play again because it was sort of a homecoming for all three of us. In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, and the sky is clear and red, when the summer ceases gleaming, when the corn is past its prime, when adventure has lost its meaning, I'll be homeward bound in time. Bind me not to the pasture, chain me not to the plow. Set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow. If you find it's me you're missing, if you're hoping I'll return to your thoughts, I'll soon be listening. In the road, I'll stop and turn. Then the wind will set me racing as my journey nears its end, and the path I will be retracing when I'm homeward bound again. Bind me not to the pasture, chain me not to the plow. Set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow. In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, I'll be homeward bound again.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And now for the encore. Okay.
Oh, really? Thank you so much. Well, we just happen to have one more.
You know, that is just so super awkward. Like, you leave stage and you're like, are they, okay, are they gonna keep clapping? Okay, should we go out? Should we not go out? Should we?
And right when you go out, then it's
they
like
stop
this is not-
clapping. Yeah, it's like, ugh. So we just built it into the set.
Show back up on the stage. One person still the final clapper.
Like, super awkward.
People are halfway out of their seats. Gotta sit back down or stand up for them. We're just gonna play the song.
You know, this is the first time I've been back to Rapid in like 7 years, and as Chad and I were driving in, we're like, oh yeah, Broadus. Oh yeah, Belle Fourche. Oh yeah, Spearfish. Like, we forgot all of these kind of towns that we went through on the way. But Rapid looks really different. Like, downtown looks super different, and just lots of new restaurants and stuff. And the same thing is happening to Bozeman, of course. When I moved to Bozeman in the mid-'90s, did any of you know Bozeman? Have you? Yeah? 19th Avenue was a dirt road, and now it's not, and it's just totally developed all the way to the next town over. It's crazy that 3,000 people are moving to Bozeman every year, and they can't keep up with the housing. It's just a total gong show. Anyway, when that development first started happening, there was all kinds of resistance, and it really was when Home Depot came in, and people just lost their cool. But you can't stop progress, and now we have Home Depot and Lowe's across the street from each other. Right. So this is a song by David Wilcox about that. An angel appeared in a holy vision, stood by my bedside in a shimmering light, spoke my name, told me my mission. I could not believe I was hearing him right, 'cause he said, go, Jeni, go. Always go to Main Street Ace Hardware before the Home Depot. He said, go to Main Street Ace Hardware before the Home Depot. You'll help to keep them open. I'm worried they might close from the stiff competition from the national conglomerate, with the full-page ad in the color section of the Sunday paper supplement, with stacks of plastic swimming pools and 7 brands of power tools and rows of registers, all having nice days. No, you go, he said to me with a light around his face. No, but you go first to that age-old place, to that old wooden door that you have to close behind you, to the whiteboard wooden floors worn down soft, to the real thing, the good advice, the quality at the fair price, and know that they know how deep the frost goes here. Sure, there's stuff you'll have to buy at Penny's, Lowe's, or Sears, but go to Main Street Ace Hardware. Go to Main Street Ace Hardware before it disappears. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Good night. Thank you.